What's up? Let me close out all this nonsense. Get ready to chill. Get my GLB on. So I was putting up videos for people who play GLB earlier this year, and I'm about to play with this new team. I'm working on this new team that I'm building. But right now, what we're gonna do is take a game. We're gonna pick a team, scout that team, and show how to scout for blowouts. Real fast. I'm not even gonna be too detailed because the game will start at 3 o'clock. So first, I'm gonna go pick a team. I hopefully this ain't I ain't go. I mean, maybe a lose. I don't hope nobody don't think I'm like exposing their team or nothing. But who cares really? It's football. Do the same to my team. I do enough to make sure my team isn't that easily scoutable. So the first thing I'm about to do is go into a league and find another rookie team similar to mine with a cool record, and I'm gonna try to pull off a scout and a blowout real quick. Um, Even though I don't know what they're gonna be running. Washington Redskins, they're a pretty tough team. I have not been pitted against them. We're in different leagues, and I haven't really scouted them and blown them out yet. They always do really good against my teams. If we could probably look at our history of and this team I'm running is the Police Athletic League champions. If anybody remember that when they was growing up, it was when they had these teams called PAL. But nobody would want to join PAL because it'd make you hecka nerdy. You just had to go to the hood football teams or whatever. So now these are NFL teams. Every person you see is actually a real human in real life. So this Judd Erickson is somebody somewhere who made this player named Judd Erickson. Now, if you own a team, you got to contact these people and send them contracts and you got to contact their agent. So look, if I make this big, it shows his agent is a dude named Nacho Ninja. So if I wanted to get Judd Erickson to play on my team, I'd have to contact Nacho Ninja. If I click Nacho Ninja right here, it'll show all the players who he managed. You see what I'm saying? And so that's a real human. And so it kind of works to that extent. But anyway, they're not NFL teams. You can make any team you want to make. So it's more like a role playing game. And so what I'm about to do is choose a team that's doing. I guess I'll choose Washington. We're going to because I don't got much time. I'm going to see if they'll allow me to play them in a scrimmage. And normally people don't have their real tactics as their scrimmage tactics so that you can't do what I'm about to do. If you are one of those teams that got your scrimmage tactics, now I like to do this to clear my mind from the nonsense too. There's a lot of, BS going on or whatever. I just sit back and chill to do something else. That team won't let me get a scrimmage, and I play some of these teams too much. So let me try to choose another. As we just kick back. Tampa Eagles. Now, why am I picking certain teams? Because like some of these teams, the better teams, I played a lot already, and I don't want them to be like, "Oh, you keep on scrimmaging my team." You see. So I grabbed the Tampa Eagles, and my time is running out. So let me try to hurry up, because the game will simulate at 3 o'clock once I get it running. You don't really play goal line blitz too. You show your knowledge of football by putting in your game plan. Then you watch the game simulate out for itself. So what I did, you see, I got 22 minutes. I just scheduled a game with this team called the Tampa Eagles. So now what I'm gonna do is open up another app that if you into GLB and you really into strategizing and you want to win championships like a person like me, you got all these other people in the world just like you who is using all the knowledge and the information that they can to beat your team. So if I take you to see my team record right now, you see we 14-5. But that's because we have to play some teams outside of our league. If I take you to the league right now, you're gonna see we 9-1. That is the Police Athletic League champions. And then you got the Trotter Independent Traders 9-1. Now I've been playing this game for 15 years and had all kind of different teams. And so this year I just wanted to beat them up like that. And so this is what we're gonna do. And notice that these type of videos, I like having them in my repertoire videos. This is a manager named Higher Growth. First, before I get all statistical, I'm going to look at his last games. His last game, and I'm not going to watch it because I don't have time to now. When I got time, I'll really watch your games to make sure you can't get nothing over on my team. So basically, this team we're about to play called the Tampa Eagles, in their last game, they rushed 41 times and they passed 35 times. And they got 155 yards rushing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go into the app, right? And I'm going to pop their team in there. Then I'm going to get all the data on exactly what plays they run. And I'll position my team to shut them down. And then again, I got in about 20 minutes. I should be able to pull off a cool scouting of this team in 20 minutes. After this, I'll probably go watch some NBA. The storm is letting up in California. So enjoy your leisure time on this holiday. While that's loading up, I'm just going to see, because that's loading up that information. So again, it's not about graphics. It's really about gameplay with this game. And I even enjoyed that it does look like Tecmo Bowl. Trust and believe it looks like Tecmo Bowl. Trust and believe that these little players really, really respond to their skill set. So if you build in the player and you know how to build good players. So like I said, these are all different people in the world who building players, and they sign contracts to be on a team. That's how it should work out anyway. So if you know how to build your players really good, you'll be surprised at the results you get. Like, you'll be killing them, like my players always do. And so here we go, right here. I'm going to scout all of his latter games, which is just like not really league games, and their league games as well. I'm going to leave out their scrimmages. All right. And so in obtaining this information on this team, obviously, this would make it more like real football and less like you playing a game. You don't even get to play. You just get to spend some of your idle time strategizing on football without ever playing it. You just watch it be simulated. So like while this game is being simulated, you can't do nothing to affect the next play. Only thing that affects it is the build of the players that you built and the plays that you preloaded into the game before you started. All right, so now we're getting data back on this team, and we got like 19 more minutes. So generally, with all their plays in, they're typically a passing team. They pass 63% of the time with 873 passing plays, and they got 500 rushing plays. Now, if you really want to be a good scout, this is what you're going to do. This is how you shut people down. You have to look at each formation to look into their playbook directly. So I'm starting with 2 tight ends. I'm going to click right here. For the filters, I double-clicked it and went back to offense. So this is showing me when they have 2 tight ends on the field, they pass 61% of the time, and then it shows the plays. So believe it or not, you could be exposed this much to someone who desires the knowledge, the data. They got it out there. So this team I'm going to play, out of all these games, when they get into this formation, they never run up the middle. So I don't have to have anything in my. Now what you do is this. You go open up your defensive playbook for that team. I'm going to just make one for that team right now to show how to pull off hopefully a complete shutdown. All right. And everybody got this data on other team, just like the NFL. You just got to be willing to get into the data like that. So what I'm going to do here is create a new defensive playbook to make it easy. And I'm going straight to 2 tight ends. Now let's go to the data. They only called 17 outside rush plays out of all these games. And that was either this right? Which is a counter. Oh, I'm really going to get him. Or this. Now, if somebody in single back 2 tight ends and they running all counters, you could 5-2 blitz up the middle and get ridiculous stops. So just to show how this is illustrated, this is what we're going to do. We're going to blitz him tough because he running a counter. I'm putting 5 up front and sending 2 more. I got 7 running up in there. Now I'm going to hit him in the middle right where he's trying to counter. Then I'm going to tell him it's an outside run so they already going to know because I got the information. So my teams don't even got to be the best. You can use data and, again, like I said, this type of a method to prevail even on a football game. And they wonder why my team like #1 in the league. Not saying it like that because I'm trying to get like the big guys. They really good at the game. Some of the dudes I can only barely beat sometimes, but I'm picking up on some of them their strategies because I learned too. So what am I telling my team here? And I'm running out of time, so I got to be quick. I'm telling them when they got 2 tight ends, even though he's running an outside play, he runs the outside counter. You see his guards is going to get up and run out. So I'm jamming up the middle with rushers that's going to get to the back before he can pull off his counter move. It'll happen almost every time, as long as I tell him that it's an outside run and not an inside run. So I tell him to do that. Now, and other things we got to check is since they pass out of this formation so much, what do they do when they pass it? Basically a streaks play, 22 times. And the other one is just an ISO. So this is really the only other play I got to be prepared for. And if you ever played this game and you don't know, and this is game just because you follow my channel or you found this video, look, this is the best play for 2 tight ends. Trust me, I got like, you can go look, I got over 1,000 wins and about 1,000 something losses. So I got like 10 years on this game too. I started playing when they first in season 2. Put this on pass. Tell your players to watch the pass. Put 1 on medium and put 1 on long. They will not probably ever get a completion. With shallow over 0 in the 3-4, shallow under 0 with the 3-4, and it still put good pressure on the quarterback. So I locked up his 2 wide receivers, but you notice, his 2 tight ends, but you notice, and I got to hurry up, you notice he don't even use that much. When we come to 1 wide receiver on the field, we'll see what he does. See, he don't go up the middle in that either. So I don't got to worry about nothing going up the middle, and all he really do is got a big flag. So now I'm going to go to that and set that up. Now, teams that get redundant like this, they're really easy to beat. I know I'm talking right now and things could happen, but I almost could guarantee this win. You know what I'm saying? Because of the data that I'm being provided. So let's look. I'm going to go to a cover 3, right? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm blitzing both corners since all they do is run outside, and his pass threat is very minimal for this formation. 12 passes and then 2 screens. That'll be stopped by blitzing the corners too. Now this formation is shut down. Just with this 1 play. But you got to pad it a little. So I'm going to put this play. What to tell them to watch? The outside. I'm going to tell them to be honest. Don't watch nothing. Because I know that formation requires honesty. We got a few more minutes left before the game starts. 2 wide receivers. Now, this is a more plentiful play for his team. And for me, he's passing 59% out of the 2 wide, rushing 41%. He dares run up the middle now in 2 wide receivers. Okay, so remember that. Outside, and so he go outside as much as he go inside, but you got to see left or right. 46 plays going to the left, right? Strong, that's to the right, 37. Weak to the left, 25. So he's going left and right about equally, and he passes. Let's see, is he a threat from the pass? See, the play he does the most, 99 times, he got a 25% completion rate, right? And the play he does the second most, he got a 33% completion rate. So what you going to tell your youth? Don't really focus on the pass when he come out with the 2 wide receivers. He think he hard running up this middle 197 times. Let's focus on shutting down this run in the 2 wide. So we go to the 2 wide, and using my experience, something that's going to be kind of baffling for him are these few plays right here. Watch this. Watch when the game simulate. You're going to be like, damn, he set that up. So this FS Tiger is over. The Tiger mean he going to run before the blitz, and I got, 12 more minutes. That's cutting down all his inside run, and I could go get the data on when he do what, but I don't got that much time to scout. We got like 10 more minutes. For his outside run, you have to take the pass into account, right? So when you're setting up for outside run plays, you got to see which pass plays they got. Since they weak with these streaks will kill the average outside run play, trust me. If you go click 4-3 outside run and put in a play and they do streaks this much, you're giving up touchdowns. So I have to stop his outside run with something more conservative, right? And then he do this deep dive too. So you're going to do a cover 3, and since I'm doing it quick, you're going to go to the 3-4, cover 3, Skyman under. That's locked up. He probably won't get a pass off. But you want to do it a little bit even better, right? So you want to go cover 2, regular, cover 2, man. Watch this. And you tell him to play honest at a medium for a 4-3. Because they do about 50% run, 50% pass. You don't say, watch the run. It'll make your players have a penalty against the pass. So I'm going to do a cover 2 medium, which is going to keep all that locked up. And still, he probably only get 1 or 2 big runs per this game. But they won't be enough to get the first down. Watch. So we got this. It'll be good to have more plays in here. But just from what I'm seeing from him, I'm going to put one more long play in here to make sure he really locked up. A 3-3-5, cover 3, middle linebacker cloud, where you watch the pass in a long situation. So short, watch the inside run. Medium, play honest. Long, watch the pass. That's enough for 2 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers, let's see what he do. Yeah, you got to be thorough like this if you want to be a winner. You want to just be out there with a 50% record, you don't got to do none of this. So all they do is pass from 3 wide receivers. So that's a jewel and a bonus from our research. You see what I'm saying? Because now I know that I could tell my defense, look, and then look, he only do 4 plays. And the one he do the most is pistol slants. We'll look at this. I can let everybody know how we can shut this down. Them tight ends, them people going to the slants ain't relevant. You leave one man on them. I could double the wides right here. He'll never get nothing. I can stay in the cover 2, but the cover 2 probably he might, because what's going to happen with the cover 2, the safety's going to be going towards the outside as the slants is going in. So since this is the play he do the most out of the 3 wides, that's an easy shutdown. So we're going to shut that down real quick. 3 wide receivers, we'll go to a nickel. What I mean by easy shutdown, let me go back to that illustration. I'm going to dime him up to make him mad because all you're going to ever do is pass out of this formation. Now, what I'm going to do is dime double wide receivers. It's going to be frustrating. I know. I'll be bringing that anxiety for the people who on the other end of the computer. It's just fun. Because he at the house like, ooh, why they did me like that? So we got every place they run, they got 2 people on each wide receiver. If all you're going to keep doing is that slants, and this is your other option, next we'll double wide receiver number 3 over here because that's what you want, really. So we're going to go back over here, find something that doubles wide receiver 3 in the 3-2-6, and it's going to say 3-2-6. Oh, I got 7 minutes before the game starts. And my offense, I'm going to do an all-passing offense. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is just to mess up the data that people pull up on my team. When I run a scrimmage, I'm not going to run the ball so much because we're a running team, actually. So when people scout my team, they're going to get different data. Sometimes against weak teams, I pass more. Against this next team, I'm about to pass a lot. All right? So I'm just going to stop his whole scheme with just these 2 defensive plays. Watch. It's going to be looking hecka funny. I'll put a third one in there to kill the redundancy, which is going to let one of my linebackers lurk in the middle out of a nickel. We'll do a robber. For the plays that he put in, this would be checkmate. They're all watching the pass because he don't do nothing but pass. When we got 4 up front, I'll let that be the short plays. Well, we got 4 up front right here, so that's cool. But this one will be short. Cool. Almost a few more minutes, 7 more minutes for the game. Lastly, I got to do this formation, which is a really strong formation in this game. 3 wide receiver trips. And look, he's so predictable. Only one rushing play ever done out of this formation for that team, and it's that one. So we're gonna hit him hard, gentlemen. But let's see how much he passes out of that, because it could be a threat. Actually, 76% pass, so I'm not gonna focus on that, and I'm gonna tell my team to go to 3 wide receiver. When you see 3 wide receiver trips, to play like this. This is what they're gonna do. I got some secret plays for this too. Watch. So you're gonna go to a zone, right? Which we don't like running much unless your team built for that. Here go a pretty good one. FL slant zone. He shouldn't get much, but watch the pass, not the run. Another one that's gonna completely shut that down, but leave me kind of vulnerable. But you get to shut down that right hand run. Just make sure you don't do it on no 3rd and long. Is like a nickel corner fire roll right here, cat roll. Obviously, we got this man blitzing from over here, so that run is gonna be shut down. And tell him to watch the pass, because the run gonna be obviously shut down. And lastly, for when all that's gonna be failing me, we got to put this in here, because that's gonna fail us at a certain point. Trust me. I've been stuck wishing I could make changes that I'm about. Here go the change you want. You need a spy in there at one point. And make him play honest on the long, right? So now that 3 wide receivers is locked up. Again, I got a few more minutes, 5 more minutes. What they do, 4 wide receivers, 100% pass. So predictable. They only run up the middle with 4 wide receivers one time. So instead of doing all that analytical stuff, since I know it's 100% pass, right, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of fire on him. I'm going to put some big fire on him. Let me show you how risky my defense is. We're going to run this 5-2 2-man double tiger, send to 7, but we telling them he passing. We do that in short situations. In more honest situations, let me show you another D that's really hard to pass on out of the 4 wide, but you wouldn't think so. This cover 1 buck tiger and cover 2 buck tiger is going to provide heck of sacks if you tell him that he's passing. So medium, all he do is pass. Medium, we're going to do one of those pass. Short, we'll do one. And long, we'll prepare for they might have been beating us up. So let's just put a simple cover 2 man and tell them, look, they passing. If you want to get aggressive, you put a 3-2-6. I didn't put too many blitzes, but I'm going to put a 3-2-6, 3 wide receiver 3 smother. Because a lot of players out of the 4 wide receiver go to the wide receiver 3. So we got that on medium. Okay. Lastly, we got to cover what he does for 5 wide receivers, and most people only pass out of that anyway. So I'm just going to go to 5 wide receivers, but you want to confirm that. 4 wide receiver trips. I only got 4 minutes, so I'm going to skip through these plays. Cats don't do that much. 100% pass. I'm pretty sure this is going to be 100% pass too. Or 100% pass. So 5 wide receivers, just slap some plays in there that say 100% pass. I ain't even tripping. Our D is solid enough for the plays he do all day. And then for goal line, I should have looked at his goal line. I'm just going to put some plays that could stop some stuff. I ain't tripping. He might do goal line a lot, but I'm running out of time. Got 3 minutes. Still got enough time to look to see what he does in the goal line. So just real quick. Yep, like I thought, he passed out the goal line, just a screen. So I'm going to call that, that's called an outside run. Outside run. He should have no success in this game. Now, this is sample, S-A-M-P-L-E. Sample, I got 3 minutes, right? So I want to do something for the offense to have some fun, too. So what I'm going to go do real quick is go to the game that's about to transpire in a minute. I'm going to go to put in the defensive playbook called sample, and I'll let the regular stock tactics run. He shouldn't see much success. So on the offensive side, I only want to pass. I'm going to put in what's called 100% pass. Now, for anybody, I got a star quarterback and stuff, but I told hold on to me. I got 2 minutes. Offensive tactics, 100% pass. So I got to make sure we're not going to run until we're up. What we're going to do is run when we're up 14. All right. Now, and 100% pass is in there. What I'm going to do here is take this out and put more screens. Now, when you run in 100% pass, you got to do screens because screens register as outside runs. If the defense ain't watching for an outside run, they ain't going to be able to stop the screen. The game starting 2 minutes. My players is walking into the stadium right now, making last-minute adjustments. Let me see when we're leading, since I hope we'll be leading in this game. Now, when we're leading, we're going to start running up the middle in the third quarter and outside if we could go up by 14. If not, all right, we got 1 minute. I got to do my final confirmations. 100% pass. Game about to start in 35 seconds. 100%. All right, here we go. Now, just because I'm in 100% pass, I don't think it's going to be no blowout or nothing. We might give up a lot of sacks, but the fact that I got my, oh, dang. Look, hopefully I got screens third and long. If I got screens third and long, my halfback is a star, and he's second. So while they simulating the game right now, I'm about to show a little bit of how my team is doing. Again, I made this team to be antagonistic. I had all kind of different teams, but this is the Police Athletic League champion. So if y'all remember being in the hood and when you was younger, they used to have something called PAL, and nobody wanted to play for it. So I was like, okay, here come PAL about to come through and bust up the league. So the game has started, but I'm going to let them simulate a few plays while I show y'all how my team is actually doing right now. Trotter Independent Traders was just undefeated right here. I'm going to see how big it could be made so people can see. Trotter Independent Traders was just undefeated, but they ran up on the Police Athletic League and got hands put on. Now, this is my team. These are all people in the world somewhere trying to be the best. And the players on their teams are humans as well. So if they start having a weak league like these teams, I could easily prey on their players and just send an email like, yo, you about to still rock for Tampa next season? And they're going to look and see that we up for a championship, be like, nah, send the contract. I did that once and got cussed all out by a team. Dude hit me email, you sending my players emails. I'm like, my bad, but you know, this football, B. San Diego gonna have to, they know they got to switch it up against us because they got, let me show y'all how I get it in. No disrespect to San Diego, and I like all y'all coaches. These fools was scraping fools, right? I just scouted them, put the spank down, because they got KOV, he like one of the best coordinators on the game. So I had to put the hands on KOV. I'm like, what? You don't know how my brain works, B. So look at how the police had to do them. Now I'm just only showing you this. They lost 0-7. But look at all they winning streak. 20-7, 6-2, 48-0, 30-3. They ran up on the Police Athletic League champions, 0-7. So I know they was mad because they came out next game and put 63 points up against the Red Hawks. Shout out to y'all. But that was a team I had to scout. So in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure they're going to change their stuff up against us. Lastly, last thing I'll show is, and then we're going to go watch that game to see the results of our scouting. This Sheriff J5, we about to watch him right here. This my man's. I don't know him in real life, just a computer homie that made this halfback, and he been rocking with me for a few of my teams I've been doing. My last team got canceled, and so he made another halfback called Sheriff J5. Bruh, Sheriff J5 is, look, MVP race. So he's second for MVP behind Del Boy, who's a really good quarterback. And Marshall Faulk is right behind him. But Marshall Faulk got more rushing yards, but Sheriff J5 is more of an MVP because he got like 72 receptions. And that's ridiculous for a halfback halfway through the season. Last thing I'm going to show you, my quarterback I made, Boys in Blue. out of all the people in the world. So I like doing this. I don't care what it is. I need to be on the top of the leaderboard. Look at my quarterback, boys in blue. Click that boy name right here. Look, who is it? Smashrock. So I built this player. He's a star and he plays like one. So we're about to go watch him control this game. It's all gonna be on the defense, and let's see if we get beat or not. The game is happening right now. So I'm tapping in. All right, Tampa Eagles. Y'all just seen the scouting we doing, so I'm so dumb confident. But when I tell my team to pass all game and I got an all running O-line, I do that for a reason. We could talk about that after this blowout. There go that screen I need to hit from the gate. So it's hitting from the gate right there. So I ain't even tripping because we scouted that. Well, we didn't really do no scouting of their defense. I more or less know that when, look, I'm going to screen them to death, really, and let Sheriff J5 do the work because he's a star. And teams ain't ready for this. So what's this phenomenon happening? When you see two tight ends on the, let's stop real quick. I know I got them open for the whole rest of the game. It'll be nothing they could do because you can't change it while the game is happening. So what we see here is most people have a really hard time stopping two tight ends. So they always tell their defense to watch the pass if two tight ends come on the field in order to stop that penalty. In order to get that bonus. Because if you tell your players to watch what the team actually does, they're going to get a play bonus. So here, outside, you got three options to tell your defense what to watch. The pass, the inside run, or the outside run. If you tell them to watch the outside run and it's an inside run, you get a penalty. But not as big as a penalty as if you told them to watch the pass. So since most teams on this game have really hard time with passing in this formation, it'll be wise for teams that are having a hard time to win to run out of this formation or to throw screen plays. Because screen plays register in this game as an outside run, and defenses are never watching the outside run from this formation. So as you see here, we're going to just exploit it. And he got me right there because we did the same play 3 times in a row. But here's 3rd and 4. We're going for another screen. And you know that's Sheriff J5, so he just got the first. Why? Because it's 3rd and 4, and he told his team to watch the pass. But here I am milking the screens, spamming the screens at this point. Nevertheless, he's not going to be able to stop it. Here's our first real pass. And it's a completion to the new recruit. Because this is the Police Athletic League. Now look at this. Bow. There go that screen again. So what's happening here? This is what happens. This is how this game works. The way that me and you only way we can affect it is with our knowledge of football that we put in prior to the game. But your players is going to respond to the type of coach you are. So they see the plays that you calling for them got them about to give up. So what happens is their morale starts going down. Basically, if my team is doing things good and the defense is doing things bad, your players' morale start going down. Then they can't play to their build potential. So it's kind of why you always want to play psychologically on role-playing games like this in order to get that extra edge. So at the end of this whole quarter, the whole team going to be thinking, man, can we stop them? Because look, their morale going down with every first down. And this is still our first drive. Then imagine what their morale going to do when they see that I got every play set 100% correct for the defense. So it's 12-2, and that was a bad throw to the new recruit by Boys in Blue. And they rushed, this should be good. He drops the ball. So we're going to have to kick this here, and hopefully my kicker can execute this. He missed the kick. So we're on the rookie level right now, just so y'all know. When you start the game, you start as a rookie, and you can buy a rookie team. Players grow, their skills get better. A rookie team will get blown out by a pro team, 200 points. So now let's look at this defense we put in there. Before he hiked, I already scouted his team. He only going to either run up the middle or outside. And my team knows this. So yeah, there you go. Only 1 yard. You feel me? There go that screen that we got this anticipated too. Let's see how our team pounced on it. Look, 1 yard. We scouted all this. Here's that last screen, and we prepared for this too. So see, he's trying to screen us to death, but it ain't working. Notice it. He did 2 screens too, but I told my team to watch the outside run in the second and long or the second and medium situations. Here go him trying to screen us back, but look, my dudes ran to the outside way too quick. That's a 3 and out. All right. Now I wish I could make it bigger. Let me see if but you know what happens? It just starts getting smaller when you try to make it bigger. And so what I used to do is this. Let me see. I would go into my streamer and go like this. Let me see. I can't do it unless I change the streamer. Look, watch this. I used to could do it. Yeah, there you go. So you can really see the details of what we're talking about of the gameplay. Here we're going to have my team on a 1st and 10 doing a halfback screen against his team that's losing morale. If I could yank it over here, you can see that this one dude who's probably built really good still has a 67 in morale. Sheriff J5 has a 70 in morale, and my quarterback has a 53. But some people going low too, like this tight end got a 22. That's because he keep getting pancaked. But let's see what happens. The screen is just going to keep on being too much for them. They stopped it. All right, that's cool. It's going to keep going, though. So we running a tight end post because we want to pass. We got to, oh, man, you got to catch that new recruit. New recruit dropping the ball, and we're going with a flags play, and we get sacked. Now, I built my quarterback to throw that ball, but he didn't see nobody open. Hey, what's up? Can you do me a favor? Bring me a water? Thank you. My defense got to do what they do to keep demoralizing this team. We know they was running up the middle, but he still got a good run up the middle. Here comes this little wide receiver hook, and they got that off too. Dumb defense. Here come another wide receiver hook. Yeah, that's one. So far, it's 2nd and 10 right here. See if the defense kick in. There go that pitch that we know he only do, and we looking for it. How many yards he get? Oh, you let it. Oh, he shook, dude. Oh, my God. Dude shook my dudes. That was a good run. So they 3rd and 1, they didn't get it. Because let's go back. That's that FS Tiger we put in there. And we knew what they was going to do in this situation. It's not that team. It's kind of predictable. So we told our free safety, look, just shoot before you hike it. Bow. Made him run up out his hole and get stopped. That's from that scouting. Now, we didn't do no offensive scouting. I'm hoping my team will be strong enough to at least score from this 100% pass offense that I have in here. I'm sure they will. Sheriff J5 is a beast. That's 4 yards, which is good. Come on, man. You got to catch that. Oh, y'all can't even see. Y'all not looking at the screen I'm looking at. There go that screen on 3rd and long, and it stopped. All right. So maybe if excuse me, but I don't have my editor in the way that I could edit things before that you could see them. So the screen might just be jerking around for a second. That stop. Now I don't even be wanting to watch all this. I just skipping through it. 4th and 10. Now let's see what my offense do. Because the defense that I looked at stopped them like I knew it would. Finally, we got us a catch by the 30-year veteran from Boys in Blue. Are we going deep? Bow. The offense clicking. Boys in Blue to the new recruit. Here go that tight end post. The same play 3rd time in a row. Bow. We got us another completion to the chief of police of Oakland. And it's the same play again. Bow. There go that. Now let me show you something. You see how my quarterback just lit up on him on this drive? Tell the truth. Let's go back. I want y'all to see something. What's happening? The effects of the morale is big on this game. Now, as this drive started, Boys in Blue had a 24 in morale, right? But watch what happened. He stepped back. Oh, he working like money. His man's caught a blick long completion. That's big. Now stop. Go to the start of this play. Now he got a 38 in morale. So really morale controls your skills. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you low on morale, and I teach this to rappers too, you can have all the skills in the world, and anybody should know the mental game is part of the game. And so if you get low on morale, your skills won't show up. So then we have to know how to not be low on morale. What's up with it? That looked like her. All right, so let's get back to it. So my after that one long completion, my quarterback's morale went up to a 38. Now this is why you're gonna start lashing them. Look, another good completion, caught him with a bad defense. Now let's see what his morale is on the start of this play. Now his morale, where is he at? Is a 47. So once you get over 50, they start playing like beast. So this is a 47, and this completion gonna shoot him over to 50 as their defense morale is going down. So now their skills could be what they want, but if you look to the right, the defensive morale is decreasing, and now my quarterback is at a 56, so he's feeling good. So I think he's gonna score on this drive just because I know how this game. Look, bow, there you go. Now let's see where he at. Boys in blue. He had a 72. This is about to be a don't let him stop you. That ain't taking back your QB morale right there because he didn't do nothing wrong. So he's still hot. But sometimes they just drop the ball. 3rd and 14, we're going for a long screen. We're gonna let and boys in blue couldn't do nothing. So apparently our defense is holding up, but the fact that I did not scout their offense, we haven't been finding no offensive openings with this playbook I put in here. But you see, they're going to just be completely shut down, like I said. I ain't thinking about nothing. We know that's the only play they do out of that formation, remember? And we told our team that. That's a 4th and 16. So if you ever play GLB and wonder why you was getting shut down too, sometimes it's not your players' builds. It's the head coach. Threw it in her. Look, threw it in her. Come on, boys in blue. The quarterback. This will make you think I'm pro Paw. You silly. All right, so 3rd and 9. At least we threw the inner and the defense came back in and held up. So my offense is a little bit leaking here, and I'm trying to get my team more prepared to pass in the playoffs. And so this is why I'm doing these things. But look, the screen, they on top of the screen a bit. That should be good. Oh, my God, man. They tripping. 3rd and 12. Nope, they got some good clamps on that. It still look like we're going to win because their defense is struggling hard. Well, I'm skipping through that. They got a 1st down. So let's do this. Their first down in the game. Let's see how they got it. With a play action pass. Okay. Come on, bro. You should have sacked him on that. Oh, yeah, that ain't that. Definitely not, bro. No, this ain't going to be a complete. It could be, but it shouldn't be. D that up. Yeah, okay. So it's 3rd and 10 here, deep drive. And my team know they passing, so there we go. And so again, they couldn't do nothing. Now we just got to get some offense. Come on, man. So they got some pretty good D in there. I could have easily beat this little zone D they got if I would have scouted it. But my players is just doing whatever they want. Finally, we got Chief Wiggins with a good run on the screen. The screen going to kick in. I know when it's going to kick in the last 2 minutes of this quarter. Wide receiver hook, we looking for the tight end, but he ain't open. We go to the new recruit. He dropped the ball. 3rd and 12, we're going to the screen. Why am I screening in these long situations? For multiple reasons. Primarily for to make the teams have to be more honest as we go into the playoffs. This is just a scrimmage. Stop that. All right, 3 yards. Stop that. All right, starting 5. Let's see what happens. Sometimes I can't even watch them plays. Oh, yeah, good D. Inspector J5 with the stop. All right, so yeah, our shutdown on defense is working, but they shutting us down too because I didn't put in the offense. So here goes where the offense is about to kick in the next few minutes. Finally, Chief of Police with a catch. Even though the Police Athletic League team used to be kids and not cops, yo. It was kids from the hood, B. Cats don't know nothing. But on this team, I think it'd be more antagonistic if you was getting whooped on by somebody called the chief of police. All right, so he tried for a run outside. My quarterback wasn't that bad. It's 3rd and 7. We went to the screen again. And, oh, yeah, good screen. On 3rd and 7, we got Sheriff J5 with a 4-yard run. So even our offensive tactics are hard. Now, this is Sheriff J5, first time getting to run the ball, and he's outside for a 9-yard gain. Tight end flags. Couldn't make the pass. 3rd and 1, and it's back to shit. Oh, he's taking it outside, but it looked like he got snatched. Did he get the first? No first down. We got a short punt from this rookie. 13U. This team is about 13U. All right, that's the skill level we looking at. And 1 minute left in the quarter. Tampa Eagles holding the Police Athletic League to 0 as both teams have goose eggs. All right, I'm gonna skip through this because I don't think it's gonna be fruitful, just a waste of time. They only had a few seconds left. So it's the 3rd quarter. Of course, we shut down the defense, but our offense ain't did nothing. I don't think they're gonna score this game. If they score and we don't, then hey. But why would they do that when we know everything they're going to do? They ain't even going to get a first down no more. Stop them. See? Come on. 3rd and 8, wide receiver hook. Get on top of that tight end. See, it just ain't going to work like that. My whole team watching the pass, they probably won't get another first down. But for us, and we're definitely going to score, so it's probably be 14-7 or 10-7. 14-0. Or 7-0. This is good. This is good. Oh, you missed that, bro. 3rd and 4, we're going back to the screen. Fruitful. Dang, not fruitful. I'm skipping. 3rd and 15, so we got a sack on the last play. Don't let them catch that. Oh, you square, bro. So they got their first down that I thought they wasn't going to get after the half. Somebody want them to win. I don't. It's just a scrimmage. And we're really just talking about scouting. I knew that play was over, so I skipped it. It's 3rd and 9. Let's see what's happening. Okay, cool. They shut back down. So it's really here. The problem we have here is just my offense ain't put in the way I would like it to be. I put it in this way on purpose because I'm trying to get more out of our passing game. But all passing games need to be accented by a running game. And so going to the screens ain't substituting for a running game, basically. Uh-oh. There you go. Yes, it is. Look. Hit that. Come on, man. They got some good D. This should be something. Come on, man. My receivers ain't the truth. I know how to build truthful receivers, but some reason this year, the way I built my quarterback, it don't correspond with the way I built my receivers. Everybody got to go together good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes the bonuses you get on your, was that counter that we were supposed to be blitzing so hard? No. 3rd and 12. Oh, they let him catch it. Now I'm about to see if they got another first down. 2nd and 4. Blood, you letting him burn you. It's first down and they in the red zone. 1st and 10, and we know they plays, and they still. So that's this smash mouthing. So this is 3rd and 4. Streaks. My team know these streaks. There we go. Nope, he shouldn't get nothing. Good job. They still got in field goal range, though. They should miss this, though. They made it. All right, so they scored. So they didn't get goose egged, and my team getting goose egged. Tight end post. But my quarterback he ain't even got a lot of heart. Actually. But let's see what he does. Look, stopped right there. Horrible. It's the offense. But they even put up 3. Dude ran through the middle. Want to go look back at the morale? My team still got morale, so I'm juiced. Some of them. My D tackle getting beat up. My free safety feeling bad about itself. But they over here not feeling that good either. First down, they didn't get much. 2nd and 8. They're going to that outside. My team know about this play. That's why they got a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 10. This is where we've been leaking. Stop. Look, he getting burnt by that tight end right there, but he missed it. See, that's just the build of my player getting burnt by that tight end. But I ain't panicking. Panicking like Anakin. Ain't nothing I could do. I could just watch. I know what my team is going to do in these situations. So that's a star tight end. Eventually, it's going to kick in. This is a star halfback. Eventually, he going to kick in. Look, that's what I'm saying. That's why he wiggling like that. He just fumbled. Come on, blood. How you just going to fumble right there? Good D. I'm still dependent on the defense. 3rd and 7. You let him catch that? So that was a computer player. I'm mad at dude. Oh, that's a big burner. Good, that worked. First down. Here goes 2nd down. Get to that man. Get to that man. Y'all can't get to that man. We ain't got 1 sack yet. But I didn't put this D in for sacks. Oh, that's good, D. That's good, D. So luckily we knew those plays because we know in those formations my players knew what they was coming against. We still gonna win this because I know how computer algorithms work. Even though it don't look good right now, my team has the algorithmic advantage, I think. So eventually it's gonna kick in. Watch. I could be wrong. Because this is not real life. It's computers calculating stuff. But something he's doing, something his team got set in there on that 3rd down. Now I'm not about to watch this. I'm about to see. Well, I'll watch. That's 1 down. 2nd long. Come on, man. Yes, this good D. 3rd and long. Watch the tight end. Let's watch the tight end. Oh, he gonna run it. Oh, you gotta go catch him. He ran it. Man, y'all left him open. I'm mad. First down. 5 yards. So my team morale going down now. Even though we know we got the stuff to stop it, let's see what happens. Good stop. Third and what? 7. They ran the screen on us. We up on that, homie. Trust me, that's what we do. So now let's look at us. 7 minutes left in the game. This is when playing starts to be playing. So my team, what we're going to do is keep passing because this is 100% pass. But I think at one point they're going to start doing all screens. Dang, dude, you didn't see this man wide open? So this is 3rd and 10 right here. Oh, my God, they looking ugly. That's that offense messing up. So now, that got me wanting to do some offensive scouting. But this is just a screen. This is just a scrimmage. And I still think my team going to win. And I got my youth on the field, so I got to keep them motivated. They're only down 3. It's 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. D up. This 3rd and 12. Let's go. Don't start acting like you're going to lose. You got 3 minutes and 35 seconds to be a winner. Now let's go, young man. Watch how these youngsters get juiced. Here go the play. See, I told you it's going to kick in the long run. Coach got them juiced. Y'all think this ain't real? Why they get juiced in? See, I told you we're going to start doing all screens in a minute. Let it be fruitful though. The first one, it don't have to work every play. It just gotta work a lot of the time. Hit that. That's good. So it's 3rd and 6. Tight end double man. That's nice throw. I seen that decision. See, this is what happens. If you build a weak quarterback, he gonna make the wrong decision right now, especially on 3rd and 6 with 2 minutes left in the game. But this dude is built nice, and he found the openest receiver. Look, wide open. Bam. So we in the game. Told you we gonna win this, cause this the boys in blue. Look at the cool. Oh nope, that wasn't throw. You should have threw it up here, bro. 2nd and 10. Come on, man. Wide receiver hooks. Let's go. Good throw. Why'd you drop that? See, that ain't the quarterback fault. Let's go back. I don't even want to see what's gonna happen. 2nd and 10. That ain't the quarterback fault, man. You dropped the ball. 3rd and 10. FL cross. Let's go. Let's see what we got popping. Oh, 4th and 10. We got to make something happen. Got to make something happen. To Staff Sergeant Lewis. 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the game. Man, my team's getting in. Come on. I got faith. Watch how they do this. You're going to be like, they really did that. Because I know how to make teams. Everybody, look. Go, J5. There you go, J5. What I told you, boy. I'm a coach. I am a coach, and it just happened like that. Live. Checkmate game. That was fun. You know why? Because I stuck to my guns and my team stuck to my guns. What happened here was they had the lead, right? And most people who strategize is telling their team that if it's only 3 minutes left and the opposing team is down, to watch the pass. You in a flat earth debate, you got to come to one of the videos when I'll be doing the knowledge. They was doing drama in the conscious community today, so I start gaming and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out of that world, man. But yeah, come to one of them videos where I give you your own panel. You not look good talking about the flat earth. So look at how this play kicked in. 2nd and 6. 1 minute and 25 seconds in the game. I kept my faith in my children up. Boys in blue, morale was at a 62. Sheriff J5, morale was at a 65. So they knew they could win. 1 minute left, stuck to our guns. We went to the shotgun and caught that screen that they've been stopping all game. But to see, the problem is your tactics. You told your team to watch the pass when the game gets this critical, and it left this opening for this big play right here. Nice play. And I knew it was going to be big. You know how I knew it was going to be big? When I seen my Rashad Guerrero. That's a star. No, that ain't Rashad. Yeah, you see the star guard right here? He pulling like that, and he ain't got nobody to block right now. Look, that's touchdown. Everybody can see that's touchdown. So since this star guard is over here right there, and I'm throwing the screen to this man, who gonna possibly stop us? You got to get past big Rashad Guerrero first. No, so watch this. See how it transpired? The dude came over. Rashad was right there. This is a fast star back. I knew that was touchdown. So the game ain't even over, but like I said, it transpired the way that we predicted. They didn't score one touchdown this game. They scored a field goal. We scored a touchdown in the last minute. Nice, Rashad. I mean, nice. I want to see that one more time. That's a nice run. Good football coaching. Good football coaching. Get in there, boy. So now they got 1 minute to try to do something, but you remember we scouted every play that they do. So they won't do anything. They'll never score. I said at the beginning of the video they won't score a touchdown, but I knew they wouldn't score. They scored a field goal. They got 1 minute to do it. So let's stop. In my tactics now, my team ain't going to be 100% watching the pass. I don't care. We 50% watch the pass or we stay honest. Nevertheless, I think this is a play that I did put in there to serve both purposes. So you'll see what I mean. We don't got no boost or no advantage towards the pass, but everybody should be double covered. So that's number one, his first attempt. Now, we already know, oh, this could be good for him. They called a play that we only really told our team that if it get hectic to pull out the pass, but I think we're watching the run right now. So let's see. This should be a completion for them. It should be a big one. There it goes. See? Because my team came out watching the run. So let's see how this transpires. Verticals. Remember when we seen this play and we said when he got 2 tight ends, he only want to do these long streaks? So I told my linebackers to double cover both of his tight ends. So when his quarterback checked down, he gonna see it's ugly. He probably gonna wind up either running this play or throwing it to one of these receivers who should be locked up. If you throw it to a tight end, I ain't even tripping. Look. What happened? Y'all dumb. So he threw it to the tight end, even though they was double covered, but my coverage was just bad. Look, he double covered. But he just stopped short. He threw it short, stopped short. That was good quarterbacking. And he forced it to a man that was double covered. But that's the situation I want. The dude still got a minute to try to win the game. And they moving the ball. Don't get it twisted. Good D. Good D. All right, we got to get the stack. We got to, no. Oh, that's ugly. 46 seconds left. They in the range to end. They can still win it. But we got some D in here. Let's see if our D stands up. Yeah, you should be 2 people over there. Thank you. First attempt. Here goes second attempt. Thank you. Defense stand up. 3rd and 10. We should have this. Hold on. Batter Ram boy. Let's remind that. Batter Ram boy, the D tackle, busting through the line to save us on 3rd and 10. Let's go. Watch Batter Ram boy. Slap that boy. Get him. Shout out to Batter Ram boy. All right, now let's stop this. And it's 4th and 17. He's going for the streaks. My team know this play. Nevertheless, we not getting no bonus. But everybody's supposed to be double covered here. So this should be the end of the game. Either he going to end it with a miraculous touchdown or everybody double covered. There you go. Miraculous touchdown. Game over. Like I said, no goose eggs, boy. That 3 don't count for nothing. Goose eggs. That was fun. That was cool. So y'all want to see how the number 1 quarterback in the league is built? I'll show you. For all the new people on the game that don't even know. So I've been playing this game for so long, I know how long it takes to develop a player. Again, I'm going to show you that he's number 1 so you can see it. When it comes to league leaders and passing, boys in blue. All right. Let me minimize the screen. So, have you ever played a game, went online and been number 1? Ain't that what we be trying to do? Like when you go play when you used to go play 2K, you wanted to be on the top of the leaderboard. I'm the type of person that don't settle for less. I'm never going to be happy at number 2 or 3. Well, honestly, I got to be in the top 3 in everything. Anything I'm spending my time doing. So you see here, this quarterback number 1. If you look at his completion percentage, it's ridiculous. He completes 70% of his passes this season. He done threw 10 touchdowns and 1 inter. But it's really how I got him being a field general for my team is why he's number 1. All right. And now then my homeboy who built Sheriff J5 is the runner-up for the MVP of the whole league. All right. But if we go into these builds, I'm not going to show my friend's build. I'll show a Boys and Blues build. I don't even care. What I'll be saying first is you got to break some of the rules. Like, look at this build. The game tells you not to do this. If you're just reading First we're gonna look at his preliminary attributes. And I'm gonna show that the game, if you just getting your knowledge from the manuals of the game, they're gonna show you, they tell you never to do this. What did I do? I went under 5 for particular values. They'll tell you never to go under 5 for a particular values when building your players. That's totally wrong. That's if you want to be a mediocre person. All right. If you want to just be average, follow those rules. But if you want to be on the top of leaderboards and the best that could ever do it, it requires some type of uniqueness. I'm not even a candidate for that. But every my players I build are always number 1 or number 2. It's because you got to use your brain with the computer algorithms and not everybody else's. So one thing we have to understand is when thinking about building these type of players, think about what you notice in real life about a young, youthful player. That is something that they stand out at. You see what I'm saying? And so obviously I made him an adept, early bloomer, superstar, because I want to get my championships before this team get to the veteran level. So I want him to bloom early, which means he gets negative 5%. He gets 5% lower skill point cost, but a negative 10 max. I want him to be adept, so this player picks up special abilities faster than others. And he's a superstar coming out the gate. Everybody can't be a superstar. You can only get 3 superstars per account, but you could get as many of them as a team as you can general manage. So one thing I did was I always throw away strength on my quarterbacks. It's one of the most useless attributes in the game. If you want to build a good quarterback, focus more on how quick he get the ball off and less on his passing strength. Now, some people know how to build those gunslingers, but that they just it don't. For me, that ain't my style. Speed is also the second least needed attribute for quarterbacks, because you're going to only want to get the speed up to the minimum level. Stamina, since they redid staminas for quarterbacks on this game, you can survive if you're not trying to go to veteran. If you're just going to try to get your championships before veteran, you can survive with a minimum 3, but what you're going to have to do is cap boost it up to about a 5 once the players start getting more mature. Awareness 10, confidence 10, agility 10. Confidence 10, he always could win a game no matter how down he is. Then if you just go look at his skills and abilities, you're not going to see nothing too overly special. But what you will see is a few things. This team is built as a running team. If you go look at all of the D-line and stuff, O-line and stuff, they are primarily run blockers. We ain't even tripping off pass blocking at all. That whole game where we just passed all game, and I only think we got sacked once. Let's see how many times we got sacked. Sacked once with a team of all run blockers because of a few ways that the quarterback is built. Now, if we look at his attributes, and this is geared to people who mess with this game, so shout out to y'all. Y'all gonna see right here, this is a rookie quarterback with a 66 in pocket awareness and a 59 in pass awareness. Some people will build a professional veteran QB who never, ever, ever gets his pocket awareness or pass awareness that high. But you got to build your team together as one unit. And since I know he going to be getting blitzed a lot because I got all run blockers, he got to get that ball off fast. That's more important than his pass accuracy. Because if you can't throw the ball, your pass accuracy skill will never come on to the field, nor will your passing technique skill. So if you got a team with pass blockers, then you can be lower on pocket awareness, lower on pass awareness, and higher on pass technique, then accuracy, then consistency. If you got pass blocker, you could wait to get later till he get more mature to work on this consistency. Because consistency is the ability to keep calm and not throw a bad pass under pressure. But if he won't ever get under pressure because you got a good O-line, then you investing in this attribute that won't help you win a championship in that immediate year, in your rookie year. You want to invest in the attributes that's going to give your players the advantage that year. And so, I mean, while you're growing them to an overall good player. So this is what the number one quarterback got. Nothing too special, huh? But notice this passing power, I'm not going to ever build it up. I'm never going to work on his. I mean, I had one of my best veteran quarterbacks that only had a 15 in passing power, and he was top 3 in the league at all times. I'm never going to work on his drop back grip, never wasting skill points on drop back power. I'm only working on his passing technique now and his heart, leadership, and pass accuracy. I'm going to get both of these to a 70 or 75 pocket awareness, pass awareness. Then start working on his arm. But this is his knowledge. You know, like, you know who about to blitz you. That's far more important. Like, because he gets the ball off before everybody. So even if you go, I mean, and that was just a little, you know, just a little jewel for the people who play the game. You feel me? Yeah, this like Tecmo Bowl, this Madden 1946, like you said. I stopped playing Madden because you really got to play it. And this, you don't really play. Oh, let me see something. Find opponent. I'm about to do something else. Regulate rivers. Let me see. You know what? I got a killer team player. Let me see. See if I can do this. Nope, I can't. Retire. I'm just retiring the player that don't got a team to get me some more flex points. All right, I'm just bored at the house, man. I ain't about to go talk about nothing, no drama, and no type of conscious community. So I'm about to play some games. Chill. I'm not about to. I could go watch some sports, maybe cook. But yeah, that was just cool. This tool I was using to do the scouting is called Glb2 Scout. And I wasn't intending to expose the Tampa team like that. But y'all should switch it up some. You got to do different plays. Because that was an easy scout to keep that team from scoring a point. You know what I'm saying? And so, well, they scored a point, a field goal. And we only scored 1 touchdown. We're a running team that passed the whole game. And I'm preparing my team to get ready to pass for the offs. Hopefully we can pass in the offs. You know what I'm saying? Our last real game was this, 14-9. It was kind of like a similar scenario. I scouted this team pretty good. They couldn't get nothing off today. They got 9 points, weirdly. Like, you know what I'm saying? This the Bass Nation. They got a weird 9 points, I forgot. But ultimately, if you know that you got your game together and you got the digital advantage, you should prevail. I don't know, I'm about to go watch somebody else show and do something like that because I ain't got. Oh, but I will put out a link for anybody who interested. If you make a player or you got a team you want to get ran, this game is called GLB2. Let me see if I can find like a reference link or something. Copy. Let me see. YouTube. Look, I'll be doing too much studying. And I ain't been on. I moved my steering wheel out of the room for a minute, so I ain't gonna be doing much whatever. I mean, I'll probably get back on that driving game soon, but I ain't gonna be doing much whatever. There you go. Sign up. If you sign up and I get a referral for that, you would get scraped. But that game is not for everybody. It's weird people. I gotta stop looking at what's on YouTube because it's taking me back to the silly drama, and I don't want to see it right now. So now, I could do some real gaming though, instead of this little type of role playing. Now my receivers ain't up to par this year. I don't know, man. I tried to build some early bloomers, right? But I don't never build early bloomer receivers, and they not doing their job. Luckily, I've been winning because we a run based team. But when people try to lock us for the run, I got 2-star tight ends. So they're gonna have a problem really trying to tell their team to focus only on the run, because the advantage of these star tight ends will open up. But they're not builds direct. Well, this is a better build. He's not an early bloomer. So yeah, he's gonna be a pretty good build because he could get up to 100 in catching traffic, 100 in receiving grip, and 100 in receiving consistency. So it'll probably take a year to grow this player to that, but he'll be there. So chief of police, next season. I think I'm gonna stick with this team. If we win this championship, I'm definitely going to. You say you escape the Twitch when you want to get away from YouTube. I feel you. Well, I'll be streaming this on Twitch while I'm streaming it on YouTube, but actually I forgot to click the Twitch button today. So I just messed up and looked at YouTube and seen somebody streaming. Now I want to go listen to what they saying. Nope, that's a trap. Then you're going to be going back and forth. No, I'm not letting my page turn into that. It's either going to be my leisure, chill, and knowledge. Like, that's enough content. So what I'm looking at now, I'm just looking at stuff. I ain't got no more tough teams to play this season. Team Beta just tried to scrimmage us because we got a game in 2 days and we blew them out in the scrimmage. So look, 21-0. So just like I just scrimmaged that last team, and I didn't get and they didn't get the scout for us. This Team Beta, just tried to come scrimmage us when I wasn't looking, and got blew out. Goose eggs to 21. Don't ever, ever, ever call a scrimmage with my team and I ain't looking and get blew out. Because I know you humiliated on the other side of the computer. Like, come on, fam. You got all the tactics you could put in, and now we got to play y'all in 2 days. So what you gonna do now? Like, you just showed me that I don't even have to do nothing for your team. So look at this. This is how my team be doing, people. I just want you to see this for your own eyes, y'all. This is his history of, look, it's January 15th. So yesterday, he scrimmaged the Tulsa Wave. Blew him out. He caught him slipping, blew him out 52-0. It's just a scrimmage so it don't go on your record. And I'm talking to you, whoever owned Team Beta. Boston Tigers, he went and scrimmaged them, blew them out 23-0. New Hampshire Mob, he went and scrimmaged them 38-7. He went and scrimmaged Panic Attack 41-7. He even ran up on the San Diego Aztecs 14-3. What happened when he came to the Police Athletic League champions? Goose eggs. Not only goose eggs, but we put up dub 1. So what happens here? All of these other teams that just got beat gonna come watch my game to see how they do that. What happened when he ran up on the Renegade River Regulators? Blew them out 31-7. I'm just like that. Everywhere, yo. Because I'm gonna sit here. Last people that beat them in their scrimmages was the Durham Deacons. You feel me? So I'll let you see this game because his defense was dumb stupid. And I'm just going to keep it a buck. We talking football smack right now. So look, don't be coming with one of these I'm going to blitz you all day teams. Because look, Popo Cummins, Sheriff J5, and Popo Cummins put hands on them boys. You go watch the game for the fun of it. I'm hungry though. Time to go eat. We're going to play some plays for the fun of it. And just to illustrate something. So people be so overwhelmed with getting sacks that you got to be smart enough to exploit these type of people. Then have your standard defense good enough to shut down a good team like this. Team Beta is good. They came to our house, and I didn't get to put my tactics in. So this is how they tried to get us. Good, 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 good. That's good. Nope, it's not good. 2nd and 10. Come on, man. We got D. 3rd and 8. Stop this little weak boy. Stop that. Stop that. Good D. Now, let's show you how a real team hit the field. Bruh. Look how we hit the field. And you said you wanted to play us? So I know how it feels at AAU too. Because I'm doing it through the computer. I just don't want to go deal with no parents. But I definitely go take some youth and make them be undefeated like Dion, bruh. Because all my youth going to be motivated to win first. Then they going to have ain't nobody going to have no anxiety because I know how to take that away with preparation. All right? So we got to understand how to keep them mentally sound. Whoever don't know, they going to have anxiety. So we need to take that dude off the field and go put him into the film room. Man, my kids will be killing. So look, this dude think you going to run up with me with 8 in the box, bruh. Come on, bruh. 50 yards first play. Look, I didn't even get to do this. Come on, this is just my team, bruh. You can't run up on us like this. Wow. Now let's see what happens second play. See, all of you over blitzers, the game is over. Smashrock is here to stop all of y'all. Look at this. Blitzers again. What's going to happen? Slip in front of him. Your second man made the tackle. Okay. Blitzers again. So that's why I built my quarterback this way anyway. He needs to be more focused. Look, he see the blitz, bro. He got a 67 and see the blitz. And whatever they call it. So now you're going to come with this weak offense. We're going to stop it. All right. You're going to try to pass. We're going to get it in there. Enter. Nope. Good. First down. Tight end drive. We blitzing. Got you spooked. You made a good completion. See, I don't even want to talk about it. But just how we just got through showing that people can't do nothing but put smut content on their page to get views. Now they like open mic Q&A because you don't got no information. I'm about to hit y'all with some information next week. That's going to have people like, dang, I never heard that. Sources for you to verify. I'll put together a presentation just to show the difference in the quality of the content. It's 3rd and 7. Stopped them. And I didn't even scout for this team. My offense better start kicking in, though. Sergeant Steelhands caught that. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle. They stops us. 3rd and 1. Oh, no, we got that first. Look at boys in blue. He always see the blitz. See, these blitz teams can't get no sacks on my quarterback because of the way I built him. So this is what they thought they was going to come up in here and just keep blitzing every play. Look, they going to get close. But if you go and look at how he's built, this dude built too good. Look. His best attribute is pocket awareness. And after that is pass awareness. So blitz all you want. Look how he going to respond on the game. Get that ball up out of there. Watch this. Get it up out of there. Got to know how to build him. Watch him. You'll never touch my quarterback. Nope. Get it up out of there. Nice run. Oh, that's Sheriff J5, bro. Watch him. I got to zoom in so you can see how much hands he put on this boy. First of all, this defense sucks. Like, all you gotta have is one mistake and it's touchdown. Keep two back. That's why I need to be. So I'm gonna let y'all hire me, man. I be turning down. People will send you an email and trying to get you to coach for their team. I only coach for 3 teams, B. Shout out to my partner Gads at the Dead Shift. These are my only 3 teams I coach for. Let's see my other team. This is my partner team. I'm his defensive coordinator. We 8-11, but we was I need to focus more on this team. I don't be switching the D enough. I gave them one good D that's working. Yeah, it's working because we winning in our league. So forget those games. Look at what the D doing in the league. So I don't own this team. I'm just the defensive coordinator for another person. Let me make the screen smaller, sorry. So if we go look what he's doing in his league, he ain't fired me because we number 1. Look. Memphis Owls, 9-1, bruh. With my D, we running. Shout out to the Memphis Owls. And then I coach I'm the general manager for another person's team called the Day Shift Strippers. And we brought this team back to life. But then he hired a new head coach this year, KOV who one of the best. KOV, I'm telling you right now, I hope you ain't did no sabotage, bro. Because I know you better than this. I could have beat all these teams you just lost to, blood. You lost to the Jarvis Street Coffee Squirrels. You lost to the Plantation Explosion. Revenge of the Spaceballs. I know Gad's hot. And lost to the program. Go look at our history. We ain't lost to the program in like 4 seasons, bro. And you one of the best people on this game. Click this dude. Look at this dude got 2,000 wins, 2,265 wins, and 800 losses. And 30 championships. So I'm like, dude, and your teams don't never get beat. I ain't questioning that. I'm just saying, bro, how we gonna lose 4 games in a row? We almost got taken out of playoff contention, this team. And I erased all my plays when we hired you. Because I was like, we got a head coach now. I don't need to coach. And we started losing the teams that we was beating. So now we was just number 1. Now we 6-4. And it looked like we got pushed out of playoff contingency. I'm the general manager. But I ain't the team owner. But I'm just saying, bro, step it up. That's all. Like, I know you didn't lose these games for us on purpose, bro. So let's look at this. Day Strip Strippers, let's look and see what other teams you associated with that's in the league. No disrespect, but I'm just looking. Because I'm like, dang, I ain't the owner, bro. I'm just the GM. All right. So I'm glad that so far that you ain't associated with none of these other teams in this league. Because I'm like, how we lose 4 games in a row? There you go. So you're the head coach of the Columbus Rabbit Lizards, and you're the head coach of our team, and we just lost to the Columbus Rabbit Lizards. How that work? Did we lose to the Columbus Rabbit Lizards? Even if we beat them, we lost to them. So that can't happen. If that's the case, we're not talking about honesty. We got to let the general manager know so that I can put into place for the teams that you the head coach of both the teams. And so even though we ain't lost to the program in hella long, you the assistant GM for the program and you are head coach. And we just lost to the program. You the offensive coordinator for the Grapes, and you our head coach, and we just beat the Grapes. So eventually, we got to be like, yo, I'm coaching for too many teams in this one league. But anyway, yeah, he ain't getting. No, I can't fire. I mean, I definitely ain't gonna fire nobody for nobody else's team. But I'm just looking at it like this. You got 2,000 wins and 800 losses, and you picked up 4 of them losses with us. That's crazy. Now we 6-4 and out of the playoffs. Look, I'm just the general manager, but again, win this next game, bro. So he just blew out a team 84-13, probably to make the type of statement that we would need a head coach to make when knocking a team almost out the playoffs. You feel me? So good job. But I be scraping all them dudes, man. They got a trick that I don't got, and they better than me because they know this trick. Like like the final thing is just this one last thing. I'm like, how y'all building these dudes so damn good, y'all? I got enough coaching knowledge to fight y'all teams off, but they eventually by the time we get to the pro level, it'd be overwhelming. But all right, that was enough GLB ramble for the day. I'm gonna go watch somebody YouTube because I can't stay away. Maybe since the sun is out in Cali, maybe I'll go out.